All right, we're back again today with another video of trying to complete my first 100 deliveries on DoorDash. That sounds very crazy when I've had this app for almost about 2 years. Anyway, when you guys last left me, I was at 82 deliveries. Let me screenshot that. And that's exactly where I am right now. So today we're going to go try to do some deliveries on DoorDash to get closer to 100. More than anything, get rid of one of these contract violations. Unfortunately, I can't dash now. I didn't schedule myself. Never will. For my own personal reason. Did take your guys' advice. I did get up. It's earlier. It's 9:30. So until DoorDash lets me dash now, I'm going to turn on the other apps and see what I can get just to get some money on my books. And as soon as I can dash now, we'll jump back into DoorDash because it doesn't make any sense to wake up this early and just sit here and make no money. Oh, would you look at that? It's 9:44 and I can dash now. Let's go ahead and do it before I can't anymore. Who knew? I got them all open. Grubhub, DoorDash, Instacart, and Uber Eats. Who's gonna send me something first? Oh, Uber. Not what we want. Decline Uber. Shazam. All right, guys, it is 10:05, and I just got my first DoorDash order here. One that I'm not gonna take. It's 17 miles for $20. This is a shop and pay order. Although it doesn't even say how many items I'm going there to shop for. Yeah, that's a no. Well, it says florals. Maybe it was just flowers. I'll never know. This one, we're just gonna have to let go. Let go and let God. And I will say that's the funny part about like waking up early. Theoretically, you have a better chance of getting more orders at the bulk of your day and making the majority of your money. Unlike sometimes when I get out of the house at like 2 or 3 and then you're scrambling before the sun goes down to try to get your money. But just I'm saying here, I got here about 9. Nothing has come in to about 10:30 right now. So you just never really know. I always say this, just because you're ready to work doesn't mean there's always going to be work for you to do. That's why for a while, I just got in the mindset of I'll get out when I get out and the money I make is the money I make. Because oftentimes I used to do that. I used to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, eat my Wheaties, go work out or whatever, and be in the parking lot ready for the day. And sometimes I would get a good first order, especially like on Instacart, and then I don't get anything till like 11 or 12. Sometimes not even till like 1. It was very strange. And then other times, especially my corner shop days, I would leave the house at 2 or 3. And when those, what do they call those? Boosters or bonus or promotions? I forgot what corner shop used to call them. Multipliers. When they would kick in, I could make $260 working from like 2 to 9, 3 to 9 sometimes. Those days are long gone. But either way, with all that said, I will say it's better just to get up and get out. Because the longer I stay in the house, I'm not going to get out of there at all. All right. We finally got something at 10:10. It's Starbucks, 2 for $6. Let's go ahead and accept this. Hopefully this place isn't crazy crowded. Back to the whole like waking up, you know, like it just kind of depends on the orders and, you know, your market. Because you can wake up early and you could possibly finish early. You get all your orders out of the way and you make whatever your goal is supposed to be. And then sometimes that doesn't happen. You still have to be out here all day. That's just the nature of how it is. It's a gamble. Some days, some weeks, some months, you can be on fire.
He's on fire!
And at other times you're like, man, I'm gonna have to sell some blood. This is just not it. Looking for stone meat. Thank you so much. I've never seen a Roadrunner in real life. What in the Looney Tunes? They're like a coyote? That's crazy. They actually run like that too. And speaking of cartoons, Bryn, I don't know if he's watching this video today, but we've been trying to do a collaboration video for a while. He loves Ninja Turtles, I love Ninja Turtles, but I just been trying to figure out the best way to do the video to where it's fun, it incorporates the deliveries, and you know, just all that stuff. So maybe sometime in the future we actually will get that video off the ground. What's this? It's gone now, but it looks like it was a Uber Eats order, 2 miles, $5. Guys, just a little update. It is 11:08. This is what just came in on DoorDash right now. At least it tells you how many items it is. It says 1, but 1 mile for 4, we can do better than that. So we're waiting. Been declining for a minute here. And as you guys can see, DoorDash, Instacart has been dry. What is this? Nothing I can do because that store is actually very far from me. And we have Uber. All open, nothing going on. Like I said in the beginning, you can wake up early, but that doesn't mean there's gonna be something for you to do. Wouldn't it be funny if I woke up this early at what was like 9 o'clock that I got out here and still don't get any good orders into 2, that would be hilarious. Not really. Because I would actually want to be working in this time, but it happens. All right, so this one's come in pretty decent. We're gonna take this 5 for $10 DoorDash. Thank you so much.
Siblings were often left to their own devices.
Apple is trying so hard to get me to get a new phone. So I just dropped that order off. And I'm standing there hitting the button inside of DoorDash to take the picture. And I'm not seeing that it's responding at all. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can see the bag in my viewfinder. Let me just take a screenshot. You know, just something to make sure that I'm covering myself. And it's not even showing the little sound. I'm not hearing the sound. I'm not seeing the flashes showing that I took a screenshot. So I'm kind of backing up and I'm like, you know what? Before I go, let me open up the camera app and just take a picture inside the camera roll. It's taking forever to load. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get off these people's porch before they think I'm trying to steal their food. Luckily, when I get back into my car inside the camera roll, it showed that it captured all of that madness. I've never experienced this many glitches on my phone, ever. I guess my next series of videos is going to be dashing so I can afford a new iPhone because Apple's trying it. They are really trying it. Appreciate it.
Supply of food. The destination is on your right. More than enough money, and she wouldn't feel compelled.
Yes, I have 2 orders to pick up.
Okay.
I have 2 orders to pick up.
Pick up order?
Yeah, for DoorDash.
What is the name for the order?
There's Edward,
The other name?
David.
Let me check in the other computer.
Thank you.
I don't have any more orders for let me see that. David and Edward. Pull it out, Camilino, please. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I've been told if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So, our lips are sealed.
This is for Edward.
Edward, okay.
Here. And David.
David, thank you.
At the stop sign, turn right.
All right, this just came in on DoorDash. Clearly not going to take this. By the way, it's $115. I'm just going to let that run back into the system. I am at a 17% acceptance rate. Are any of you guys who are doing that new DoorDash tier? I don't know what it's called. I know they released some new tier. Well, actually, I'm to a 21% after taking these orders. Are you guys seeing better orders in that new tier or not? I mean, I'll get there, maybe not, because I'm not gonna take just anything, but I'm just wondering, do you guys still see crappy orders in that new tier? By definition, you shouldn't, but I'm just wondering. And since I'm in this new zone, another app, oh, hang on, DoorDash is popping up again. What's this? 2 for $4, and yeah, oh wait. One app that I'm thinking about getting back into is Favor. You can schedule yourself for increments of an hour, and there's an HEB that's next to me that's actually pretty decent. I might just run it in the background for an hour and just do the fleet orders, meaning you're just picking it up and then you're dropping it off. I wouldn't do any of the restaurant orders because all of those you have to call in the order, and ain't nobody got time for that. This one's 3 for $3 on DoorDash. We're gonna skip that. Uber's on, and Instacart surprisingly has been dead. Is nobody cooking anything? Y'all don't need any ingredients for those cakes and pot roasts? I guess not. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We're gonna run it for an hour. You can end it at any time, but I'm just interested to see if any of the fleet orders will come in. That's what I'm looking for. So the next order is bringing me here to Chipotle. I'm not getting a lot of big orders. Heck, I'm not getting a lot of orders, period. But I'm taking the ones that make sense, and I'm doing what I can. Just rolling with the punches. I don't know where Instacart is in all this. It's Liza. Thanks. Two. And that's a Liza, not Lizzo. I mean, tomato, right? All right, looks like this person is a librarian. Bring it to...
The customer requested you hand them the order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me. Bring to desk inside library.
Okay. I don't have to say it. You want to drop off for Lizzo? Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank y'all. Too. I was trying so hard not to say Lizzo. I was like, Lizzo. Then she came out and got the order, thank God. So while I was walking into that place, I got a favor order. It was, I'm just going to do it. I want to kind of get acclimated into this. Like I said, I will never make this my main app. I mean, I could eat my words, but I think doing the fleet orders are the best ones to do, because I said you just go to the grocery store and you pick it up and that's it. Now, the thing about it is, this is what the screen looks like. I took a screenshot. You don't get a lot of information. So I don't know how many bags it's going to be. I didn't have time to like really look at it. Looking at this little building down here, it looks like it might be an apartment complex. So that could be a thing. But we're just going to jump into it and see what happens. While I'm doing that, we'll have DoorDash running to see if I get any orders from there. Because as the summer is coming, I'm looking to try to get more apps on the table, because we know how the summer can be. And also, with that said, as we get closer to the summer, I'm probably going to do more orders like that one from DoorDash. It's not the best, but I'm thinking about it. If I'm going to be sitting in my car, letting the air run on me and wasting gas, I'd much rather be wasting gas doing a delivery than just sitting in one spot. Now, as I said too, working this kind of stuff, it's a gamble. While you're working those little $7 orders, you could be missing out on the big ones. So you just kind of gotta pick which cards you want to play, or as we like to say, pick your poison. So doing favor or favor fleet, it's a lot like Walmart Spark and that app that no longer exists, Point Pickup. You just come to the store, and I think you put in the stall that you're in, just like Walmart Spark, and they bring it out to you, like this guy's doing right here. See, he's putting it in the car for the customer. Yeah, you just do that. Let me park real quick. And you text this code and they'll bring it out to you. So you just hope that, you know, it's nothing crazy and that there's no third floors involved. But one thing I did notice on the screen after you approve it is this check items list. What's that about? Whoa. I hope that's just 50 items, not like 50 bags. That would be insane. All right, let's do it. Arrived at the store. All right, so I texted them the code and they said they'll be here in a second. I just want to time this to see. So right now it is 1:54. That way I can gauge to see and compare to like the wait time for like a Walmart Spark, or even if I went in and did a restaurant order, how long would I wait for them to give it to me? And how much am I making? Yeah, the trunk is good. Just as I was saying that, he pulled right up on me. So yeah, right at 1:55, they brought it on out. All right, appreciate it. All I heard was clank, 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 clank. I think I counted maybe 3 cases of soda, maybe more. So I'm hoping this is a house. Man, I'm hoping it's a house. All right, let's see. There was way too much clinking going on back there for that just to be eggs and bread. So let me screenshot this, or screen record this so you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna say leaving the store. And do you have all the items? I mean, I guess. Navigate with Apple. It's always funny when they say, like, do you have all the items? I can say, hey, did you give me all 50? And all he's gonna do is probably say yes. So we kind of at the mercy of them telling us what's what. All right, so we're gonna navigate, and I'm looking at the address, and this looks like a residential area, not apartment. Like, there's not big buildings here, so we'll see when we get there. Yeah, we're definitely in a residential area, so no apartments, thank God. No idea what's back there, so we're both about to be surprised. And the homeowner just pulled up too. All right, open sesame. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. You all set, my friend? Have a good one. All right, Favor doesn't let you take pictures from your camera roll, so make sure you take one inside the app before you leave. But just to show you what another order card looks like. So this would be $4 plus an $8 tip, I'm guessing. But yeah, you'd have to order this and pay for it when you get there. You guys let me know if that's worth it. I might start doing some more favors, but for now, I just want to test that out. But $14 for 3 miles wasn't that bad. All right, so just to give you guys an update right now, it is 2:23. Let's just say it's 2:30. So DoorDash right now has me in a gray zone. Hopefully things shift around and actually will be in the red zone again to where I can dash now. I can't even dash along the way because the next red zone is way up there. I mean, I'm not moving up there, so it doesn't make any sense to do that. Uber, where is Uber? So we got Uber Eats going. I'm online with them, I think. Yes, I'm online with Uber. It says it's finding trips, but I haven't found anything yet. And maybe this is why Instacart hasn't sent me much of anything. It wants me to verify my ID. So let me go ahead and snap a few pictures and see if I can get back online with them. Since it has slowed down even more than it was earlier, I'm probably going to get something to drop in my gut real quick and then come back to this. But we'll see. Uber did send me something. This is $6 for 5 miles. Nah. But anyway, slowly chipping away at those 100 deliveries on DoorDash. As well as my daily goal, whatever that turns out to be. I've taken my picture 2 times on Instacart right now, one with my glasses and one without my glasses, and every time, let me see if it does it again. Maybe this time it'll let me back on. It keeps having me verify my ID. That's wild. All right, let's try this again.
Oh,
I don't care what my teachers say. I'm gonna be a supermodel.
We're unable to verify your identity. If you believe this was an error, please wait 24 hours before contacting tech support. That's crazy. That's crazy. Your account is under review. Reviewing your most recent identity check to ensure that it's you. Okay, so Instacart is like out of the ball game, I guess, all day today. And we're just gonna be doing the restaurant apps. Wah, wah, wah. Insane. Jeez Louise. All right, it's actually 2:37 and looks like the zone shifted. I can dash now. Let's get back in the game. All right, we got another favorite runner that came in here. This is gonna be 9 for 4 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I've been sitting here for a minute anyway. Why not? And this store's right up the street. All right, scratch that. I actually reassigned that order. So in favor, instead of calling it cancel, they call it reassign. I got into the order. It was like 32 items. The other good thing about favor is they show you everything. So you get to see the customer's address. I overlooked it originally, but when I got in there, I saw it was gonna be an apartment, 2nd floor, 37 items. You have no idea what you're going to be getting. And only for like $8 or $9, I don't think that was worth it. So I went ahead and reassigned it.
Get somebody else to do it.
And another one that just came in here. This one was, did I screenshot it? Hang on. Okay, I did screenshot it. So this one was gonna be $8 for 9 items, 5 miles. And this was gonna be an apartment as well, 2nd floor. So I went ahead and let that one go back in. I wouldn't do something like that on Walmart Spark, so I'm definitely not gonna do something like that on Favor. Now that I know what I'm looking for, the amount's gotta be a little higher. Contacted Instacart to see if they can look at my account, maybe get me back on the road faster. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go over here to this Wally Greens and take this $9 order. It's 9 items to run in and run out. But gauging by their response, don't look like they can do much for me. Okay, so I don't know if it was her putting in a good word or maybe just coincidence. Probably just coincidence. But now it doesn't say account under review. It actually says good afternoon. So let's say go online. Yeah, I guess they fixed it. Haven't had any plastic surgery recently, so don't know why the face card got declined, but it happens, I guess.
They can handle their financial affairs. If you can pass,
It's been a minute since I've been to Walmart. Let's see how well this goes. I am a little bit early, so I'm gonna wait just a second and we'll see how long it takes for them to bring this out. I haven't done Walmart Spark in, it's been like, what, maybe 4 months? Only because you don't really get orders like this anymore. This was $17 for 2 miles. Well, there's 2.9, so let's say 3 miles. Every time something like this pops up, it either flies off the screen or I'm staring at a lot of those bundle orders that has astronomical miles and I just couldn't justify doing that. So I just haven't signed in the app. But I just peeked in there today because it was such a long wait in between everything else. This one came in and can't be mad at it. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the Walmart orders. They brought that out pretty quickly, so we might be adding Walmart back to the mix. We'll see. Walmart, care to explain this? 400, that's almost 500 miles. What? Just take a journey across Texas, I guess. Wow. Right on up to Amarillo. Are you kidding me? No, the crazy part about it is I made a like a TikTok or a short about another order like that And somebody in the comment section was like, oh, easy money. All you gotta do is accept it. I think he said you accept it, then you go to the Walmart, and then you cancel the order. Something weird like that. If I knew exactly what he said, or remember what they said, I would have risked the biscuit. But knowing my luck, I would end up getting stuck with it. And then Walmart would have been like, well, better start driving. I hear Amarillo's nice this time of year. I was holding my breath, hoping that I got this. I think I just did it again. I just got a $42 order on, I am greasy. All right, so it's gonna be 28 items for $40. I did screenshot it. It was trying to come in, and it's only 3 miles away. I lucked out. And as jacked up as my phone has been, when I hit the button, I wasn't even sure if it did anything, but we got it. And yeah, we'll get back to DoorDash right after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's pretty busy. Came over here to my favorite little parking space, but I just got this user testing here. It's $10. I'm gonna knock this out real quick and add a little bit more money to my pocketbooks. But first, I'm gonna try to knock out this Subway order. It's 4 miles for 10. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Hopefully that user testing order will be there when I get back. Come to think about it, I think I've used just about every app in my arsenal today. Oh wait, except for Grubhub. We haven't used Grubhub. And with the way today's going, we just might. So when I walked in here, this came in. $8 for 4 miles, Chipotle, I think. So we're gonna get that one too. Thank you. Okay, so we're heading over here to get the Chipotle order, and then we're gonna try to get that user testing knocked out. The funny thing about it is they're asking, the questions leading up to was asking about delivery guys. They're like, have you done Shipped, Instacart, Spark, you know, all the ones that I talk about. So I'll be interested to know what kind of feedback they're looking for. Maybe there's a new prototype app they're gonna be testing out. Back at good old Chipotle. It's gonna be Matthew. Thank you. Every time I come here, that person's working and they are on their P's and Q's. All right, my good people, it is 6:40, let's just say 7 o'clock. As you can see, I got that orange bar still on the top, which means I still have access to that user testing. I just pulled over here to this HB parking lot. Hopefully something Instacart will come through while I'm doing this, but let's get started. Or not. There we go. Final thoughts. No, I hope this helps, and this information will help you make the app better. All done. All right, guys, that took me 14 minutes to do. It was a little bit longer because I had to give them a lot more information than I was expecting to give them. But hey, I didn't waste any gas, and I just earned $10. Depending on how rattled my brain is when I get home, I might actually do some more on the computer. But we'll see. So I can't really say too much about the whole situation because until stuff is like out there, they want to keep it like all hush and hush. But I will say, that app looked a lot like one of the apps that we use today, where they put groceries in the back of my car. That's all I'm gonna say. So I did move zones. There was nothing coming into that HEB, but this is the part right here that gets so frustrating, because just a minute ago, orders were coming in hot. Just decline, decline, accept, decline. And now I'm just sitting here. This time I could be making some money. Right now it is 7:31 and I'm so close. I feel like I'm so close to maybe like reaching $200 or maybe even more, but I can't do that if I'm not driving. So we wait. Watch everything start coming in about 8 or 9 when it's like pitch black. That's just how it's gonna go. But I'm gonna be out here and we'll just see what happens. It's not like I got a choice. This is an interesting order. 2 for $6.66. I'm gonna take it because I've been sitting here forever. Not to mention, in fact, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's starting to rain. Let's try to wrap this up. For Emily. Appreciate it. Which one is it? Which one is it? I often wonder when people do that, where they say they'll meet you at the door, but then they put those notes in that just say leave it at the door. Because if they do it that way, the app doesn't trigger you to take a picture, so there's no proof of drop-off. It's a little suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious?
Okay, that took forever and a day to get this tofu lettuce wrap. Ah well, we'll just blame it on the rain.
You got to blame it on something.
Currently it's 9:15. Thunder is coming down. Every time time I record, you guys catch my worst days, situation-wise and money-wise. The good news is it did stop raining, and right now I'm waiting for the Sonic order to be done. I think it's 4 miles for $12. Can't really beat that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Got it. Got it.
Dude, does it pay to get out earlier? I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, I'm hoping I didn't make less money today. But now that my dash is over, I was able to see my metrics. Only 10 more. Only 10 more deliveries, guys. And then we hit 100 deliveries and we can remove one of those contract violations.